Hello and welcome to the Philippines. This video is about how to find a place to rent in the Philippines, primarily focused on Cebu City, Cebu, the Philippines area, because that's where I've lived for over 5 years and rented 5 different places. I've done hundreds of videos of condominiums, apartments, subdivisions, here in this area, as well as some over on Bohol, a little bit in Iloilo City as well, and plan to continue to do that. I always carry a camera with me, and a salesman would grab me in the mall, say, "Come and look at my condominium." So I would take a video. Also, I walk a lot. When I'm walking, I would see a condominium, old, new, or in between apartment building. I will go in and try to get a video of a condo and that type of thing, and find a lot of people are interested in the information. Now, any of you who have rented in the town or any other towns in the Philippines, I and many others would appreciate your input in the comment section about where you rented, what your experience was, and some of the details. I will tell you that if you're looking for the better prices, the Filipinos are some of the best networked people in the world. And if you can find a Filipino friend that can help you search and find a place and help negotiate the terms of the lease, that may be the most budget-friendly way to do that. There's lots of different price ranges. There's lots of different amenity styles. So it just depends upon what you are looking for. And if you have somebody helping you, whether it's a real estate agent or a friend, be as specific as you can about what you want. Write it down. I was talking to a real estate agent about a unit I might be interested in, and that was no longer listed, but he came back and offered me a small studio. And that was exactly what I do not want. I've lived in 3 of those already, and they're just too small. So be very specific about what you're looking for. I'm going to use information from about 4 different real estate companies' websites to show you some of the things that are available. I have done reviews of many of these places, lived in some of these places. I will give you my thoughts on the places and the price as well. We'll look at condos, townhomes, apartments, as well as number of homes as well. And going over to my channel on YouTube, Amazing Philippines, this is my playlist called Condos, Hotels, Houses, and I've got 245 videos up in that, 246 when I put this one up, so by the time you're listening to it. But these are a list of all the condominiums, hotels, the reviews that I've done. Ask these questions when renting in the Philippines, because it's different probably than what you're used to back in your country. What is a condotel? Lot 8 condominiums, Trillium, Apple One. Lots of discussions in this area. All right, so I'm going to start over here at property 24. Here's an apartment in Zapatera. That's where I presently live. Unfurnished, looks like, for 8,000 a month, and 8,000 pesos. And just take a quick look, and you can go through the pictures here. It says it's, well, let's see. I thought it looked like it was unfurnished, but it's an apartment. Looks like perhaps it does have furnishings there. So it has your louvered windows, and about 166 US dollars, so not bad. And let's go down here. It says it's semi-furnished with aircon, bed and mattress, closet, toilet, bath, separate meters for water and electricity. Of course, you would pay for those extra. Free Wi-Fi, that's unusual to get that as well. And they need 2 months security deposit and 1 month in advance. So 3 times 8, 24,000 pesos up front. Floor area 15 square meters, and if you want to know square feet, multiply that by 10 and add a few more square feet. And moving on down, let's see, 12,000 a month, 2-bedroom townhouse for rent in Cebu City, Hernan Cortez. I believe this is Deca Homes, looks like Deca Homes on Hernan Cortez. I lived on Hernan Cortez at Bamboo Bay for a little over a year, and not a bad area. In fact, I've done a video about Hernan Cortez Deca Homes there, and this is pretty common: 1 month advance, 2 months deposit, 12,000, so 36,000 pesos U.S. or Filipino pesos. Note, condo dues are apparently are extra, so you pay the condo dues 1,400 a month. You pay the water bill, which will be 200 to 400 a month probably, and electricity. So condo dues, you want to know that, whether they are inclusive or excluded in your rent, because that can add square area footage, 36 square meters floor area, so maybe 380 square feet. 387 square feet, I believe. You definitely don't want to pass this one up. What a deal. A 30-bedroom condominium for rent in Cebu City, Gordo. That sounds like got 30 beds. So going down here a little bit further, there's some clarification. You can rent the whole building, and room rates. Open for BPO company working from home, or any companies working from home. Open for ESL company or online school. It has admin office, conference rooms, workstation, classrooms, restaurant. Minimum rooms 10, 20, or by floors to be taken. Individual meters, and then they have some additional room rates here. 2-bedroom condominium out on San Remo Oasis down in SRP, the South Road Properties. It's on the south side of Cebu City, and I've done a video or two out in that area. There is quite a bit of building going on out there, and you've got the SM Mall, Seaside, large mall out there. Very close, you've got a new huge casino and resort complex going up out there, just down the street from there, and a number of other projects as well. 2-bedroom townhouse for rent in Cebu City, 16,000. 16,000 for a 1-year contract, 18,000 a month for a 6-month contract. 3-bedroom condominium, City Lights up in the mountains of Lahore. Very nice place up there. You pay a little more for having a place like that. And we'll take a quick look around. Furnishings usually are higher level than what you find in the lower rate. Of course, you get what you pay for. So you get higher quality furnishings, which is important to many people. Got tennis courts up there, something that is very rare in the Philippines. A little balcony out there. Gym. 13,000 per month to rent this studio, 22 square meters. And take a look there. Got a reasonably sized television up there. A little table. Bath and shower there. Hot water heater. Look there. Your kitchen area. And let's go down here. I'm guessing that this is Mabolo Garden Flats. Fully furnished unit. let's see, let's go down here. Free cable and internet, so that's included. I'm guessing that during the quote-unquote normal times before this crisis, that probably they were probably trying to get 20,000 pesos a month, and now they're down at 13, and they're including free cable and internet, so that's important. Here again, for those wanting a little more space and a higher end unit, this is Paget Place. Very nice place. There again, I've got over 800 videos up, and many of those are reviews of the number of condominiums here in the Cebu area and other areas. Iloilo, I did a little bit over there. Over on Bohol, a little bit over there of subdivisions. Anyway, take a look at project here. Not the greatest pictures. I'm surprised that if people are going to list their properties, that they don't do a little bit better job of getting some decent pictures here. Kitchen area. Sofa, so you've got a little bit of room there. So you not only have a 2-bedroom fully furnished, you also have a maid's room. And inclusive, your 60,000 includes the condo dues. 79 square meters, so over 800 square feet. And jumping over to a 1-bedroom condominium in Lahore. This is at Mivesa Garden Residences. And you got one combined 2 studio units. So what they have done, they bought 2 studio units and knocked a hole in the wall, basically. And you can do that in some places. Other places won't allow you to do that. But the advantage, you can buy 2 studio units, often below the 3.2 million price tag, and you don't have to pay the 12% VAT, value-added tax, if you're under 3.2 million pesos. Now, there's some talk about bringing that down over a number of years, but anyway, you're at 40 square meters, 18,000 pesos for rent, so that's reasonable for that space, excluding condo dues. Now, I'm guessing that the condo dues are probably about 80 pesos per square meter, which would bring your condo dues in at about 3,200 pesos a month. So that's on top of the 18,000. Going down here to 15,000 a month for I'm sure this is a fully furnished studio unit, about 22 square meters. I lived here for a little over a year. I lived on the 3rd floor. I had a garden unit, big, large balcony garden type area, about 10 square meters. My condo was 22 square meters, so like here, quite small. 15,000 a month would be about standard back in normal times, so you might be able to negotiate that down a bit. I'm not sure, but they do have a swimming pool there, a bit of a fitness gym, badminton court. They have a chapel there, Catholic chapel there. They got a Bose Coffee there. Did have one, I lived there anyway. And right on Hernan Cortez. I did have somebody comment on one of my videos. They lived in I lived in Tower 2, which would let's see, I think this is Tower 2. This is Tower 2. I lived in this tower facing the other direction. I had a comment from somebody that lived in this Tower 3, I believe. And I think he faced the opposite direction, complained that the smell from the canal back behind there was offensive. Now the guy I rented from, he has 2 of those garden units, and I think they are available to rent. If anybody's interested, let me know. I need to contact him again. I think he's got, he still owns like 4 units in town. One at Persimmon Condominiums, 1 bedroom, and I think he has one at just across the street from SM Mall at Sunvita Towers, just across the street from SM Mall. And we'll take a look at the pictures here. A quick look inside here, see what you get for that money. And bathroom and shower, your gym area, shower room for the pool perhaps. There's Bo's Coffee there. The chapel, kids playground, and back there. And moving on, here is Avida Riala, the new Avida condominium towers in IT Park. 18,000 a month, 29th floor facing the mountain, 22 square meters, one toilet and bath, so it's a studio unit. It's unfurnished, 23 square meters. So you might think that that is a bit high. You might be able to, if it's unfurnished, you might be able to negotiate that down, I would think, if you are interested in an unfurnished unit. It's about location. They are located in IT Park, which is owned by the Ayala group. And IT Park is almost a city within a city. They've got their own Ayala Mall there. They've got quite a number of restaurants, a few restaurants, resto bars, I guess you would call it. Lots of banks and other type stores in there as well. 18,000 a month, condominium to rent on Ramos Street, near Robinson's Mall. Ramos Tower near Robinson's. All right, so I believe that is City Suites, I believe. Negotiable, 18,000 negotiable. For sale, 3 million net to seller. Transfer taxes will be paid by buyer. So you can read more there. Unfurnished, it says, 28 square meters. Take me out, City Suites. That's what I thought. I've got a number of friends who live there. I have had considered living there. Looked at a unit, and it was just a bit too small for what I wanted. Okay, I think I've been in this unit, as a matter of fact. Let's take a look at a 3-bedroom house for rent. Talamban, kind of on the north side of Cebu City. Talamban is, I believe it's a barangay village within the city. Looks like some nice space there, and nicely furnished as well. Fully furnished house, Talamban, near Gaisano. Save marked the mall there, I believe, a bit of a mall. I think 3 bedrooms, floor area 120 square meters, so decent size, 1 car park, air conditioning, broadband internet, fully fenced, furnished, gated subdivision, 35,000 rent, minimum 1 year. Sometimes you can negotiate that. Let's take a look at some of the pictures here. So 2-story, which is you usually get with a lot of kitchen cabinets there. Look from the outside. Interesting. I don't think I have been in this subdivision. And yeah, nicely furnished, it appears from all these pictures. 3-bedroom apartment for rent in Lahore. Now, I have not been in this Plazzaville subdivision, but I've walked by it quite a number of times. Not a bad location at all. So let's look at the pictures quick. 18,000 a month. And outside dirty kitchen appears there. And there again, a lot of these could be much better pictures to really show what's. A lot of people get too close, or they don't have a proper camera. They're using their phone. And a decent sized kitchen area there. Quite a few cabinets like that. Floor area, 92 square meters, decent size. Now here's the key, monthly rental, 18,000 a month, unfurnished. So they may have lived there, they may have moved out and taken the furniture with them. And 20,000 a month, one bedroom condominium for rent. 38 square meters, so it's got a little bit of space there. Fully furnished, and 20,000 includes condo fees, so that's important. And here you have Selenia, which is right across the street from Ayala Mall in Cebu City, 2-bedroom condominium for 55,000 per month. So you should have some decent room here, and it looks like some decent furnishings as well. Decent sized refrigerator and bed with a couple of cabinets on the side. Condominiums, you've got a 5-bedroom house. Some of you are interested in something like this, so let's take a quick look at this. 150,000. Wide angle lens, obviously here. And 5 bedrooms. You've got floor area, 500 square meters, so that's a lot of room. Car parking for 8 cars, semi-furnished. There probably is, if it's in a gated community. Yeah, Maria Luisa is a higher end subdivision up in that area. Yeah, you've got room to throw a pretty big party there, it looks like. Nice house. Nice kitchen, look at that. You've heard the saying, you get what you pay for. Wow. Little more space than what I need, but looks like a very nice place. Wide angle lens, obviously there, so a little bit distortion. Nice big walk-in closet. There's your driveway. That's about 3,000 US dollars a month. And I bounced over to House and Lots for Rent in Cebu City, and we'll just go down here real quick. 2-bedroom house and lot, Talisay City. Now this is Talisay is just, it's considered in the Cebu City, the Cebu City metropolitan area, I think. Gated community, and this is probably the shared. I don't think that pool belongs to the house. Furnished house for rent. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Floor area 39 square meters, so it's not a lot. Pets allowed, yes, but let's take a look around. So is that the house? Or is that the, there's the house there. All right, that makes more sense. All right, there again, the camera, wide angle camera kind of throws off the true perspective a bit. Looks like a lot more space than what was quoted there. It's a little bedroom. And quickly go down a few more of these. We looked at this one, 150, 150,000, 250,000. 8-bedroom house, 5-bedroom house, 100,000. 4-bedroom house in Banilad. There again, I believe a village within Cebu City. All right, 90, 160, 75,000 for a 5-bedroom house in Banilad. All right, jump over to Lamudi, Philippines' #1 real estate partner. There's a couple places that say they are the #1. Anyway, these are houses for rent, and there are some interesting, pretty low-cost units in here, and we'll take a look at those. And first of all, we're going to take a look at, let's see, the house for rent, house and lot for rent, Banillad, which is a village, and we got the land size and the floor area, 188 square meters. And let's just take a look around here at what they have. Townhouse type setup. Nice kitchen area. Looks like quite a bit of space there. And bedroom. Another bedroom. 3 bedrooms, it says. Banillad, house for rent, 85,000. House for rent, 20,000 to Lambin. There again, it's on the north side. And let's take a look at this and see what we get. So it looks like it's unfurnished, I believe. So I don't know if you get any of this, these cabinetries, or you have to supply your own furnishings, I believe. So a little more details here. 180 square meters is about 1,000, over 1,900 square feet. And Alico Apartments gives the area, amenities, balcony, air conditioning, garage. 5-bedroom house and Maria Luisa Park. There again, a higher end place. Floor area, 515 square meters. That would be a little less than 6,000 square feet. Looks like one heck of a nice driveway there. Semi-furnished 2-bedroom in Banillad. Just take a look and see what we have here. 28,000. So take a quick look at the pics. Looks like decent size, decent furnishings if it is furnished. And affordable 2-bedroom house for rent in Tisa. Find out where that is. That is there again, that is a village. Floor area, 70 square meters. That's not, that's a reasonable amount, depending on how many people you have living there. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Available 5/3/2021. Broadband internet available, built-in wardrobes, pay TV access, fully fenced, close to Ruston's, Boy Scouts, Iglesia Ni Cristo. So that's pretty close to the Mango Square area, I believe. Take a look at some of the pics. And these pictures were taken when it was not furnished. And I believe that is an unfurnished, so you would furnish it yourself. A couple other lower end house and lot for rent in Cebu, Guadalupe, not very far from the uptown Fuente Osmeña Circle area. And 2-bedroom for rent, 2-bedroom townhouse for rent, 20,000, 70 square meters, 2 bedrooms. So just take a quick look at this here one and see what we have. 70 square meters. I'm attracted to it because it looks like it's clean. Looks like it's been kept up and maintained. Maybe it's a newer development. Not sure. Parking, if people are parking. Looks like you have a parking spot inside of these. If people are parking on the street, that could be a little bit of an issue. And there again, pictures could be much better than what they are. Somebody's using their phone. So that's what you get. And bounce over to rentpad.com, and they've got kind of an interesting layout, the way it's in a grid type pattern here, so you can take a look at a lot of possibilities, options quickly. I did a search for Sekyong Village, over on in Maragondon on Mactan Island, and this is what I come up with. I've done a previous video about these condominiums here, and gives you a little bit idea what you have. 26 square meters for 12,000, 63 square meters for 35,000 pesos, 27 square meters. And you can go in and check out each of these and see, 24 square meters is a small studio. 85 square meters, 3-bedroom for 23.5. That looks like a decent layout. Take a quick look at the pictures. And there again, the narrow view from the cell phones. There you go. Turn it on its side. Does a much better job of giving you the proper perspective. A little bit of a balcony there. I think all the units have, They have a gym, pool, and parking. Bounce over to their main page for get long-term or short-term, and there again you can just go down and take a look at what they have. I've had a couple people tell me that RentPad, a lot of times their listings are not up to date. In fact, I contacted a realtor yesterday with a different company, not RentPad, and their listings were not up to date, and the thing that they had listed online was no longer available. So keep that in mind. That can be rather frustrating. So you have lots of options. Resort living. What does resort living mean? Bamboo Bay residences. I mentioned that in another part of this video. So fully furnished 2-bedroom apartment, 65 square meters. That's a decent size place. Chatswood Residences, not very far from, I believe it's on Fortuna Avenue, not very far from, not so far, it's between, it would be between Country Mall and J Center Mall, I believe. Here's a Vida Reala, 42 square meters. My opinion, 40 square meters is the minimum that I'm comfortable living in. There again, it depends upon the layout. If you can kind of move furniture around occasionally if you want to. Fully furnished studio unit. 1-bedroom fully furnished unit at the Midpoint Residences. Now I have a problem with this. 24 square meters. Somebody puts a wall in that and calls it a 1-bedroom. I did find a couple interesting places here. Now here you have fully furnished 1-bedroom unit at Avida Towers, Reala, 20,000 a month, 45 square meters. And take a quick look. There again, you're up in the airways. Got some kitchen cabinets. Furnished. The pictures just don't do it justice. I'm sorry. Additional details updated February 3rd, 2021. Exclusive of monthly condo dues, electricity, water, Wi-Fi, and other utility bills. So you would pay the condo fees up above that. Just take if it's 100 pesos per square meter, that would be 4,500 extra up and above that. So about 25,000. The Marco Polo Residences here, 25,000 for 45 square meters. That sounds like a pretty good deal. Fully furnished 1-bedroom unit. I had a friend who lived at Woodcrest Residences for quite some time, and let's take a look at 69 square meters. So that's a really good size. Really good size. Take a look at this, and it looks like a pretty decent monthly rate as well. You've got some nice space there at Woodcrest. Gym area, living room area, bedroom, kitchen, bath. Lobby area, it looks like. Pool area. He likes it up there. His only complaint once in a while was it's not on a main road, and sometimes during busy rush hour time it might be difficult to get a grab car or taxi in there because they're not driving by on that. I don't know if it's a dead end road or it's not on the main road anyway. So this says that it is fully furnished. Here's your size area, plus 12.5 square meters for parking. So that includes a parking spot for rent starting April. Includes phone line with internet Wi-Fi, Sky Cable TV connection, and condo dues already included. Now I'm not sure if it includes the Wi-Fi or just the connection. Just the connection probably. Shorter term lease can be considered for negotiation. And always consider things are negotiable, in my opinion. And of course you can zero in on different, let's go south of town and see what's available in Talisay City. It's just south of Cebu City. And see what we have down here. You should go down in price. Studio with parking. 19,000 a month, 24 square meters, fully furnished 1-bedroom apartment. King James Residences, 30 square meters, 15,000 a month. Executive apartment, 32 square meters, 12,000 a month. And so by living outside the big city, 110 square meters for 32,000 a month in a fully furnished house. Take a quick look at that. See what we have. Really looks like a nice house from the outside. And apparently you're in a subdivision that has a pool. What a view. And take a look through these. There again. I don't know. I get you know, why does somebody bother putting up a picture like this? It doesn't really give a good perspective of what you want to look at. DOT property is also an interesting site, and there are many others as well. But I did a search for houses for rent in Cebu, and this is what I come up with. This is Minglanilla. This is just south of Cebu City area and south of Talisay. A number of interesting houses, but there are just two in particular that I want to point out. I'm not going to go over each and every one of these. Lapu-Lapu here. This is a resort. This is down in Alcoy, south. Alcoy is south, and they're just, in this case, they're just renting the second floor for 38,000. Lapu-Lapu, and 5-bedroom house here in Cebu City. $40,000 here, $9,000 here, and we're going to bounce over to this place for those of you on a tighter budget here. $9,000 per month. It's got, I thought it was going to be very, very small, but in fact it should tell me here 100 meters squared, so over 1,000 square feet. And take a look at some of the pictures here real quick. Give you a little idea what you're looking at. And there again, not much in the way of pictures, but apparently it's 2-story, and you've got to take the stairs outside to get up to the 2nd story. Save some space on the inside, but that's all you have there. But it's relatively cheap, so That's what you have. And then going down, lots of different options. And 45,000 4-bedroom house in Mandawi, San Vicente Village, not so far from Country Mall and J Center Mall up there. And let's take a look at this place here, 35,000 for rent. Interesting house. I looked at some of the pics here. 2-story duplex. It's got a maid's room as well, laundry and dirty kitchen area. 35,000 pesos a month. And take a look at some of the pics here. So unfurnished, so you would have to furnish it. But it looks like a reasonably good amount of space there. Kitchen area, your dirty kitchen area out here. Stairs going up, and your rooms, some built-in cabinets and desk space there. Interesting. And shower area, CR. And there's a look at the development right there. So you're up in the hills a little bit, it appears. And this is the El Paradiso Resort in Alcoy, Cebu, south, maybe 2.5, 3 hours from Cebu City. Something like that. Somebody will correct me. Depends upon the traffic, of course. And this particular place that was for rent, I think they're just renting the second floor, I believe. You've got your own private steps to the water, I think it said. And there's a look there again, that yellow arrow. Hopefully it doesn't crush the unit. And there isn't really any photos here of the inside of that second floor, but let me get out of the picture area here, and you can see it's the feudal villa seashore for sale rent, under 13 million or 38,000 to rent. And good for retirement investment inside beach resort property. And read down here, floor area approximately 135 square meters. It's a master bedroom with aircon. Second floor, I think you're getting the second floor here, I believe. One sleeping room. Monthly rent here it is, second floor. Monthly rent 38,000. Second floor, attic floor only. The guest room standard without aircon. Kitchen, dining, balcony, big toilet for big boys. I've had a number of people ask me, show us more houses, show us more subdivisions, show us this, show us that. And time is always the limitation, of course, and travel for the last year has been difficult in 2020 and going into 2021. Anyway, if I was going to move any place, I would choose one of these provincial business hubs. And they're listed there. They are the larger towns with more amenities, more and bigger hospitals. And that's where I would start. I know many of you want to go out into the province, but there are limitations. You're going to have more brownouts. You're going to have limitations on the foods that you can get. And anyway, well, this is an introduction to some of those other options, some of the sites, and there are many other sites as well. So anyway, I appreciate all your input and patience with me as I go about putting up more and more videos. The Philippines has lots of options. I will be doing additional videos in the coming days and weeks about some of the technical data, and it's tough to get data, much technical data outside the Manila area, but there is some available, and I will offer up some of that information from a number of sources. There are options, so depending upon, are you an investor, are you a retiree, you just want to buy a place, you want to build a place. I've also done a video about the cost of building a house, And I did an interview with an engineer contractor. A couple expats are using him on different projects at the present time. And perhaps I will leave a link at the end of the video with some of that information as well, other videos related to this. Anyway, thank you for coming along. Look forward to your comments and your suggestions in the comments area. So you take care, you stay healthy, and hopefully we can all travel again very soon. See you next time.